Good morning, it's Morningstar. Woo. Join me if you'd like, and if you don't want to, it's okay. Just kind of breathing into the energies. Trying to get the music going. There we go. Just breathe, waiting for some people to come on. And if no one comes on, and this is just for me, then so be it. All right, setting protocols. There's a transmission here today. Apparently the laughter and the joy is coming in first. Oh, wow. It's been about 2 weeks since I've laughed. Yeah. So just take some breaths. Breathe. Just settling into the energy. My palms are getting very sweaty. For whatever reason, I am nervous to do this transmission, so I'm just gonna kind of piddle paddle until the energy settles a bit. All right, setting protocols. East to west. And north to south. Tapping in to God's first energy. In the great I am. Diving deep into Middle Mother God Earth. And breathe. Settling all energies down. Oh, wow. Archangel Michael is right there. Thank you. Got some fairies that have come on board. Saint Germain, thank you, sir. The tribal nations are here, and the Galactic Council has come on board. Breathe. If you can get quiet in your home somewhere and just kind of go with this transmission with me, so be it. Hard times, isn't it? Just keep breathing. Taking some deep breaths. There we go. There's some energy coming in. Up the aqua flow rivers here. Whoa, sending this out to you. I'm nervous, Nelly. It's like doing my first live transmission. I know, bear with, guys. Just let me breathe this in. A lot to be said this morning or this afternoon. Blessings to each and every one that hears this transmission. I ask for peace into their lives. So if you listen to my last transmission, yeah, that was an intense one. It was like a call to arms, right? Sometimes I feel like I'm a general, right? Just like calling all light beings, all light workers on deck. And I think one of the last things I said on that live transmission was, but first you're gonna die. So when I do transmissions, I'm either just come out of it, or like the last one, I just went into it. I just went into a death process. If you would have seen me the last, 3 weeks? 2 weeks? 2 weeks. I was a fucking mess. I'd stay in bed. I felt, breathe, as if my entire world was crumbling down around my feet. Been doing this work for a while. Breathe, still settling into the energy. So, let's raise. There we go, the vibration. There we go. Here comes some real, a wave. of peace. I'm seeing hearts. Thank you, Saint Germain, for your peace. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, Archangel Michael has moved. Oh, right behind me. Sending out a golden shield of protection to all who listen to this. Oh my God. Oh my God. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wow, that was like lightning from on high. What does it look like to die in our flesh, to die to self? What does that look like? It's a hot mess. It's everything that we think that we know, everything that we think should happen in our lives, all the woulda, coulda, shouldas. And truthfully, as light workers, it's like, oh God. I didn't come on here to cry, but the tears are starting to flow. This is hard today, guys. This has been really hard for me personally in the last 2.5 weeks. I was doing so bad. Thoughts of suicide, thoughts of like the darkest, dankest dredge, whatever that word is, sludge, of just not being able to get beyond. You know, it was like, I wasn't even hearing from God's Source Center. I was not hearing anything. It was a blank, raw canvas of raw being emotion, angst, anger. I would lay on my bed and I would do a meditation, like Great Twin Heart meditation on YouTube, and it was like I literally had guttural screams coming out of me, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? What's happening with me? Why am I going through this? And so I go back to the last transmission, and it was like everything that I'm wanting or think that I'm wanting and wanting to manifest and bring into being, and it's right there. But what first has to happen again and again and again and again? You have to die. You have to die on a physical plane. Just breathe with me. I'm still having a difficult time with this transmission. I'm sorry, guys. I hope you have time for this. I don't know how long this is gonna last. Just breathe and receive. There we go. Let's burn it all up right now. If you have anything like what I was just talking about, of any kind of resistance, any kind of resilience, any kind of thing that is in your spirit right now, send it into this void. Send it into this candle. Send it in. Send it in. The angst, the anger, the frustration, the 3D matrix that we are all in. The ick of it, the mire of it, of not being able to see, like right now where we're at, we've had like 3 weeks of cloudy days. I mean, it's depressing as hell, and it's really effing cold. That doesn't line up with me. I like the warm sunshine on my face. But anyway, send it in right now. Send the energy coast. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. It's just a smudge. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Send it into this candle. Oh, a little bit more. Let's go more. Let's go more. Let's go more. Ah! Man, all of it. Come on, guys. Release some more. We're going to rewrite some things this morning. Ah! We're going to remember who we are this morning. No tu shoteataha shoteamuataha. Don't worry. It's just the essence. Thank you. Thank you, White Wolf. It's all okay, man. There's a lot of energy flowing in. Build it up a little bit more. Okay. There we go. Ah! All right. Let's release that back into the Aquaflow River. So in navigating these timelines, I want the best for my life. Don't you? Don't you want the best for your life? Don't you want... All right, well, just open up the front door. Just open up the front door. Sorry, guys. It's all energy. It's all part of it. Setting off. We're setting off warning bells all over the earth. Children of the light. Children of the light. Children of the light. The message still hasn't even started yet. This is still kind of like pre-show, pre-game. There's a dynamic taking place. We are, in a sense, dying. We have to die, guys. We have to. Is the light worker essence of our being, is it all light? Yes. But we're here in this 3D plane. And as those timelines collapse and fall away, because what we want is like right here, we can see it. We can breathe it. We can taste it. We can touch it. But it's not here yet. What's here? The sludge, the muck, the mire. We're having to wear masks to go out in public. Everything that we really don't like is being reflected back to us in the mirror right now. Whether it's in ourselves physically, or it's a collective across the face of the earth. Breathe. Yeah. Okay, so let's go. This is from the... What? Kuan Yin? This is from the Kuan Yin deck. The phoenix will rise. The phoenix will rise. Listen very closely to these words. You are not permitted to enter into the divine fire of personal transformation unless you are capable, breathe, and worthy of the challenge. I'm going to read that again. You are not permitted to enter into the divine fire of personal transformation unless you are capable and worthy of that challenge. That's a prophetic message. That is a prophetic message to all of us lions and lionesses that have been going through it. We asked for it. Our higher selves asked for it, right? They wouldn't even allow us to go through the muck and the mire that's going on in our lives right now unless we were up for the challenge. Dear beloveds, listen and hear that message. Not permitted. They won't even let you go into this unless you are capable and worthy of that challenge that has been set before you. A new plate, a new dish that's been served to you. Get this, we couldn't even enter into it unless, breathe, we knew in our higher selves that we were going to make it. transition to the other side. What is the other side? It's light. It's love. It's the essence of who we are in God's source energy. It is that divine fire that burns up everything. Beloveds, please know if that's taking place in your life, you are not alone. My dear friend Sally Love contacted me yesterday. I was on a bed of everything. I didn't take the first call. She called me again. I went to the bathroom. Then I thought, okay, I'm gonna answer it. She knew something was up. She knew. And I just said, I'm not doing very good. Matter of fact, not doing good. I am on a bed of everything I just discussed, everything I already said. But what I love about having wonderful friends, especially wonderful friends like Sally Love, to remind me personally, then I can remind you out there, and make appointments with us, make an appointment with White Wolf, Morningstar, with Sally Love, and others, whoever you are lined up to go. You know there's people in front of you that you can go to be fed, to have morsels to just carry on this journey. Where was I at? Okay, so to be reminded of who we are, who we really are, in divine light, in divine love, in divine presence of standing before the throne of grace. We need grace in our lives, don't we? We need a lot of grace. So anyway, the Phoenix, Kuan Yin deck, will rise again. We will. And if you are starting the process, hold fast. Don't check out, because if you check out, you're going to come right back again, okay? Don't check out. Don't do it. I don't care if you have thoughts of it. You contact someone. You say, I need help. You get help, okay? This is not for the faint of heart. And if we didn't ask for this, they wouldn't even let us in. If we didn't have permission to go on this journey, beloveds, they wouldn't have even let us started it. We would have just been in la 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 la. And that's okay. Some people on their beginning journey, that's okay. It is fairies and it is all of that wonderful stuff. But for those beloveds that are tried and tested and burned, and as refined gold lifts up to the top and all the impurities fall away, everything that has to die falls away. It falls away. It falls away. It falls away. All right, so we have a full deck of cards to read today. I'm going to this one. Merkaba. Merkaba. The frequency of Merkaba supports our ability to use our consciousness to transverse into other layers of reality and dimensions. It activates our access to the Akashic inheritance as well. Not Akashic records. It said inheritance. Some of us have been going through the Akashic things and we've been clearing up the past. We've been clearing up stuff. But now it's time to go in there and get everything that we came down here to get, beloveds. Everything. Do you know that one time about 3 years ago, Limogen, he's like one of my guides anyway, I said to him, I want to go back and I want to collect every dollar, every coin. And then I even said every halfpence that all of the people and all of my ancestors before me had lost. And I asked, I said, collect it all. That bitch is going to come. It's going to show up. It's going to show up. It has to show up. It activates our access into our Akashic inheritance as well, merging the totality of our experiences into our present to serve our highest purpose. Everything that's going on in your life right now is to serve your highest presence. If you don't go through the fire, which they give you permission. They have to give you permission to even enter into this phase of your journey. They have to give you that permission to do it. Okay, just please know that. So that what? You can help others. You can help others. You can be that voice that they can hear you. And then as an eagle rises up over all of the chaos, all of the noise, as a phoenix once again rises up, right? Rebirth, 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 rebirth. Okay, this one. It is Shekinah glory. Shekinah, the presence of the divine feminine. Breathe that in. Woo! At the center of everything, there is light, and I am that light. I am on here today to remind you. Look, I'm looking at each and every one of you. You are that light. You are the presence of the great I am. Sent here, you chose this time to come to start this journey, okay? You are that light. Beloveds, I am here to remind you, you are that light. Don't forget who you are. And if you find yourself in the midst of the sludge, if you feel like you are in tar pits and you can't even lift your legs and all you can do is get up, maybe brush your teeth, and then you're going right back to bed because you just can't cope. Great. Good. Good. Great. That means you're in the process. But guess what, beloveds? They don't fucking leave you there. They don't leave you there. Then what happens? A week might go by, a couple of days, maybe even hours. And then you wake up one morning and there's been a shift. There's been a change. A new timeline has been brought in. A new focus. Just before this live feed, White Wolf is like, do you have incense? And I'm like, no, we're out of incense, right? I looked here and I'm like, oh, we're out of incense. I thought we've been out of incense for like a week. And he was like, no, we're not. Oh my God, there was a whole box full of incense. Get this, hear it, just in the other room. It was within my scope. I didn't see it. I didn't see it in the 3D. I didn't see it in the 3D, but it was right there. I looked here. It was not here, but it was there. There's something to that. I pray that our eyes are awakened. I pray that the God source energy of the utmost excellence of divine being and divine scope comes and floods our being. Yes, here comes the aqua flow. Yes, thank you. The river is coming down, going in through past all of our chakras, grounding deep into Middle Mother Gaia Earth. Okay, we're swimming. There's an ease here. There's a grace right now. The music on is sunshine in my eyes. I love it. Absolutely. Energy, it's all everything. So everything that is without our perceived scope, but it just happens to be in the next room. That is how close we are to living that higher life. Yeah, that's how close we are. That's how close we are. Don't give too much credence to the 3D realm that's going on right now. It's dissolving. And as we wake up to higher and higher planes and higher timelines, and we become like the eagle that soars. It soars. It rises up above it all. The air is higher up there. In our humanity, we can't breathe up there. But in our spirit, we can. I think that's it. Another card that was pulled. Outdoors. this morning, as I was waking up, I thought, oh, it's going to be another one of those days, right? But they were like, go outside. It's cold. Man, you guys, it's 29 here. It's cold. So they're like, go outside. I'm like, ah. So I did, right? I bundled up in my warm robe, grabbed my smokes and had a hot coffee, and I just sat outside, and I breathed. And I watched the birds. I looked at the lake. It's not spring here yet. We're still in winter. So, go outdoors. Archangel Jophiel, go outside, get some fresh air, and connect with nature to relieve stress. Oh, God. And gain new and creative ideas. This one. Your time will come. Breathe. Some souls are slower to blossom, building their inner beauty over time until just the right moment. I release that back out. Then the fullness of their beauty, power and grace is revealed, providing powerful healing medicine for those in need of comfort and hope. That's why we are going through the hard stuff. That's why anything that I ever thought, even in the last 12 years that I thought, oh, that last week was the hardest time. That was it. No, beloveds, what I just went through, and what I think some of you out there are also, what we're going through now is our effing hardest time right now. It's slaying us. It's killing us. Yeah, it is. It is. But we were invited. We were allowed to come in. The phoenix are rising again, right? I'm going to read this one more time. You are not permitted to enter into the divine fire of personal transformation unless you are capable and worthy of the challenge. Your lions, your lionesses, as it gets released and the cry and the screaming gets released, it gets replaced with a roar. It gets replaced with the roar. Fire, purified gold, rising to the top. They're getting us ready. They're getting us ready for the next phase. The next phase. So don't give up. Don't give up. It's okay. I love you. And more importantly, they love you. And they have you during this time, no matter what. No matter how you feel, no matter what you can handle, and what you can't handle. It's all under their guidance. If we weren't given permission to go through this, we wouldn't. We got a greater calling on our lives. We do. And if this resonates with you, so be it. Then I've done what I was supposed to do, which is give the transmission. And if it doesn't, it's okay. You would have already turned me off. And that's okay too. It's okay. I love you. Breathe. I love you. Take some time for yourself. Take some hot bubble baths. Epsom salts. Go outside. Take a walk. Just breathe. Just breathe. Just breathe. It's going to be okay. Okay, they're asking me to do this real quick. So I'm just going to quiet myself down, put the music out a little higher. Just resonate. I'm seeing golden stars go off. Rainbow. Whoa, rainbow. Woo! Just breathe. And receive. Oh yeah, there's some energetic light codes going in. I see power going into your hands. It's almost like this outline of power going into your hands. Ah, come on. Cool. Here we go. There's the flow. My teeth are chattering. Breathe and receive. There is power surging through my legs, grounding deep into Middle Mother God Earth. Reaching ever so much higher. So I send this energy back out. May you be healed. May you be blessed. And so it is. All right. Morningstar. Peace out.